Greetings from Berlin, Germany. I know your time is valuable, so I'll be brief and ask for only 4 minutes to be able to share with you our story and the vision we have for impacting Berlin. During the past 19 years, we've lived and ministered in Europe. In 2004, we planted a new church to reach young adults that's going fantastic. We call it Reset Berlin. The Berlin metro region is about 5 million people. To give you an idea of how large this city is, the highway bypass going around Berlin is 122 miles long. While some cities amazingly have a Christian population of anywhere from 20 to 50%, that's not Berlin. The committed Christian population of Berlin is far less than 1%. We've seen God work miraculously in the lives of people here in Berlin. Let me share with you one of those stories. Nikolai and Andrea were unmarried and had been living together for about 6 years. They had one child of their own and another child from a previous relationship. One day they met one of our young leaders, and Andrea decided to visit the church. Nikolai had no belief or interest in God, but he decided to attend simply to ensure Andrea's safety against cults and weird religious people. They liked what they experienced at our church, but even after many months, Nikolai still was not sure in the existence of God. But slowly the love of God began to touch his heart to the point where when he would speak to me about what God was doing in his life, tears would well up in his eyes. While attending our summer retreat this past September, Andrea expressed a desire to follow God with her whole heart and a desire to be baptized. Even though Nikolai and Andrea were still not married, we decided to go ahead and baptize them. The very next day, they decided to get married. They're so excited about the love of Jesus and about serving Him. God has worked such a miraculous change in their lives. Nikolai is now teaching a small group in our church, beginning guitar lessons. We know we can see hundreds of Nikolais and Andreas come to know the amazing love of Jesus Christ. To impact this city, we have a simple plan. First, to empower young German ministers. And second, to plant new church campuses throughout this city. We have the opportunity and we have the people. Our next step is to employ an executive administrator who will coordinate all of our volunteer and ministry services. We know it will propel our church and our ministry to its next level. It'll cost about $3,000 a month. Will you pray about joining our financial team? We're now praying for 30 people who will join us with a monthly commitment of $50 and 15 people for a monthly commitment of $100. I believe in what God is doing in transforming lives in this city. I've learned that many people intend to give, but if they don't have an easy opportunity to respond, often they forget. So if you intend to be a part of making this ministry a reality, please don't hesitate and respond immediately. Thanks for taking the time to hear our story, and please feel free to share this with your friends in your church. May God richly bless you as you serve Him with your whole heart.